intersection of US Route 30 business and Pennsylvania Route 100 in Exton is known as the Crossroads of Chester County, which seems like the perfect place for a mall, and in 1973 the Exton Square Mall opened there. While today it is a huge hulking square, the mall started as just one anchor store in a single square of smaller stores. It existed like this for 20 years until it finally made plans for expansion, and drawings were made up to double the mall. By 1997, work began and 3 new anchors were added, those being Boscov's department store, JCPenney's, and Sears.
Oh yeah, she's a dead. Oh my god, is she really dead?
Boscov sits on the site of the former Zook House, a historic home built in 1750 that was remodeled as part of the mall's original development and served as the administration building until the 90s expansion, when it was moved 300 feet further away.
Dude, it's just like every storefront is dead.
The second level, along with a food court and 2 parking garages, were all open by the year 2000. The mall was now at almost 1 million square feet and had 150 retail spaces. The future was bright.
Or round one.
No, yeah, so the downstairs is round 1, upstairs is nothing.
So they did take out whatever was there.
Here's the food court. Chick-fil-A still operates here, and has been since the grand opening of the mall, when it was the first Chick-fil-A in all of Pennsylvania. I always search for newspaper articles of any interesting footnotes or events that took place at these malls. In Exton's case, there was little of note, apart from a POG tournament of 300 children back in 1995. Yeah, they actually had a tournament for POGs. Another noteworthy event was the theft of 2 rings from Zales in the mall, which valued at a combined total of $15,000. There was also a robbery in Macy's. In 2003, the original owners sold Exton Square along with 5 other malls to the Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust at a cost of $548 million. In 2005, Strawbridge's, the original anchor in the center, was purchased and all their stores were converted into Macy's the following year. 2014 would be the next round of changes for the mall. Firstly, a section of Macy's first floor was converted into the mainline healthcare facility. Next, JCPenney's announced their store would close, and that anchor has since been converted into Round 1 bowling and arcades, which is not accessible from the concourse. Finally, in 2015, Exton Square Mall was announced as the filming location for Kevin Smith's sequel to Mallrats, entitled Mallbrats, after original plans to film elsewhere fell through. But the project would eventually be cancelled as the mall's vacancy rates began to climb. Now just a planter, this area is where the mall fountain was. It started as this regal large fountain before being converted into a smaller rectangle design. Naturally, quarantine spread up the vacancy rates to the apocalyptic view we have today, with just 52% occupancy. but all was not lost for Exton Square. In March 2022, a developer purchased the mall with plans to convert it into a mixed-use property, something that had already been taking root between the medical facilities as well as the Chester County Library occupying an outparcel.